They're softball's very best. And now, after a season which began February 10th and will end on the fields of Oklahoma City, the National Fast Pitch Coaches Association is excited to recognize its 2011 Louisville Slugger Division I All-America teams. This year marks the 30th anniversary of NCAA softball, and these elite players join the outstanding names from the past in the pages of collegiate softball history. 3 2011 All-America teams were named, and let's meet those honorees now, beginning with the third team. Fordham's Jen Mino is the first honoree. The junior pitcher enjoyed another record-setting season in 2011, leading the Rams to their first ever Atlantic 10 title by throwing 3 complete game shutouts at the conference championship. She was also an Atlantic 10 first-team all-conference selection with a 24-9 record. Massachusetts pitcher Sarah Plord also made the third team in her junior year. She was the Atlantic 10 Pitcher of the Year and led the nation in strikeouts for a second consecutive year, totaling 498 Ks at the end of the regular season. The Bristol, Connecticut native became the third pitcher in UMass history with 1,000 career strikeouts. Another third-team pitcher is Tennessee's Ellen Renfro. The youngest of the pitcher honorees, the Southeastern Conference Freshman of the Year, had a 1.50 ERA in the circle and went 26-7 in her first campaign. She led the Lady Vols to the SEC tournament title with 3 wins and a .76 ERA. At the catcher position is Nebraska's Taylor Edwards, another outstanding member of the NCAA softball's freshman class. The 5'7" Murrieta, California native broke an NCAA record for home runs in consecutive games with 6, broke a Big 12 record for most RBIs by a freshman with 67, and set a Nebraska school record with the most home runs by a freshman with 18. Louisiana Lafayette's Gabrielle Bridges is the third-team first base honoree. A first-team All-Sun Belt selection, the senior from Lafayette, Louisiana hit 4 grand slams in 2011, setting a new NCAA single-season record. Her 66 career home runs are tied for 14th on the NCAA career home runs chart. Making an All-American team for the third time in her career is Florida senior Asia Pacuba. The third team's second base selection, Pacuba is a 4-time All-SEC pick. In 2011, she hit in 21 of 28 SEC games and fielded 7 double plays. Notre Dame's Heather Johnson is the third base honoree. The 2011 Big East Player of the Year broke her school's career and single-season RBI mark with 62 by season end. The senior is the only player in Big East history to be named Conference Player of the Week on 3 straight occasions. Baylor's Danny Leal rounds out the third-team infield selections. A senior from Mexico City, Mexico, Leal is a first-team All-Big 12 honoree who hit at a .754 slugging percentage. The senior just had 6 errors in the first 47 games of the season. The first outfield selection is Michigan's Bree Evans, who started every game as the leadoff batter. The junior was named All-Big 10 first team, batting .383 in Big Ten play. It was her second straight first-team accolade and third All-Big 10 selection of her career. Evans boasted 29 hits and 20 runs scored, ranking among the league's top 3 leaders in both categories. Women's College World Series contender Cal Berkeley has a third-team selection in outfielder Jamia Reed. The junior is an All-Pac-10 first-team pick who hit .438 during the regular season. She was also 28 for 32 on the base paths and was perfect in fielding her outfield position. Missouri's Rhea Taylor is also a third-team outfield selection. The senior from Buford, Georgia is now a 3-time All-American. She holds the Mizzou records for most career at-bats with 765 and career hits with 313. And she broke the Big 12 conference record for stolen bases in a career with 182. At the utility pitcher position is Tulsa's Amy Krieger. She's a freshman from Yukon, Oklahoma, who was named Conference USA's Freshman of the Year. She finished the season with a 1.05 ERA, good enough for 5th in the country. The business major set a Tulsa single-season record with 24 wins and 247 strikeouts. Notre Dame's Danny Miller is the third-team utility non-pitcher selection. She played both first base and second base for the Irish and didn't post an error during the regular season. She's also the first player in program history with 10-plus home runs in her first 3 seasons. Her career .614 slugging percentage is third on Notre Dame's all-time chart. Rounding out the third-team All-American list are 5 at-large selections, and the first is Michigan State's Lindsey Hansen. She's a shortstop pick who battled .429, had a .946 slugging percentage, and went 22 for 23 on the base paths. The senior is leaving East Lansing with 7 school records, including 42 career home runs and 56 single-season runs batted in. Louisiana State's ace Brittany Mack is a pitcher-at-large selection who is an All-SEC first-team honoree. The junior from Round Rock, Texas went 18-5 during the regular season and set a personal single-game strikeout mark with 14 in a win over Alabama this season. An outstanding outfielder who made the list is Michelle Moultrie from Florida. The junior from Jacksonville is an All-SEC second-team honoree who just recently was named COSIDA third-team All-American. She led the SEC in stolen bases through league play and tallied 21 multi-hit games during the regular season. Fielder Christy Orgeron was not overlooked. The Louisiana Lafayette junior is the Sun Belt Conference Player of the Year and is only the 4th player in NCAA history to accumulate 100 RBIs in a season. Her 101 RBIs in 2011 set UL and Sun Belt records and ranked as the 3rd highest single-season total in NCAA history. Finishing up the third team is at-large second baseman Danielle Zimkowitz from Illinois. An All-Big Ten first-team selection, Zimkowitz was an All-American in 2009. The senior from West Hills, California, led the Illini in runs with 52 and on-base percentage with 45. She leaves as the career stolen base leader.